Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Donatello and this is The Way. We are reading Jesus Calling, a 365-day daily devotional written by Sarah Young, talking about peace in Jesus's presence. It's April 10th and we're jumping in. Trust me in every detail of your life. Nothing is random in my kingdom. Everything that happens fits into a pattern for good to those who love me. Instead of trying to analyze and the intricacies of the pattern, focus your energy on trusting me and thanking me at all times. Nothing is wasted when you walk close to me. Even your mistakes and sins can be recycled into something good through my transforming grace. While you were still living in darkness, I began to shine the light of my presence into your sin-stained life. Finally, I lifted you up out of the mirror into my marvelous light. Having sacrificed my very life for you, I can be trusted in every facet of your life. This comes from Jeremiah 17:7, Romans 8:28, Psalms 42, and 1 Peter 2:9. This is so true. Trust me in every detail of your life. Nothing is random in my kingdom. Everything that happens fits in a pattern to work for good for those who are called to his purpose. You have a purpose in this life. You have a calling. And God has chosen you to do this, whether you know what it is or not yet. And every last detail of your life, God knows about. So why not open up and share it with him? He wants you to open up and let him into all of those pieces, all of the shame, all of the dirt, all of the stains that are on you. He knows about them. And he just wants you to open your mouth and tell him, let him in, let him be a part of this. He's already here. He already knows what's going on. He's hip to everything in your life. He can be there for you. He can help guide you. Let's make our lives easier and stop struggling. Stop struggling and trying to hold on to all these things when God says, if you take my hand, I'll lead you. Instead of trying to analyze the intricacies of the patterns, focus your energy on trusting me and thanking me at all times. We have a tendency to focus on the problem instead of the solution, a tendency to fixate on all of the things that are going wrong instead of he who can fix all of it. Nothing is wasted when you walk close to me. Even your mistakes and sins can be recycled into something good through my transforming grace. Everything you're going through right now in this moment, that stress, that anxiety, that depression, that loneliness, that fear, all of it, God can use that. And he is using it. There is purpose in the pain. There is promise in the pain. There is a reason for everything that happens. Every last detail has been thought out by God. Every last thing. And he wants us to walk so close to him, so in tune, so in step, that those things don't matter. What matters is our time spent with him. What matters is that we're close to him, that we seek him in those times of distress, in those times of joy, in all times. Because what God's doing in your life right now is going to transform you if you let him. Because he is going to do it whether you like it or not. So you getting on board with it is going to make your life so much easier to live, opposed to just trying to figure it out yourself, holding on to all the stress yourself, trying to understand why these things happen, because we're never going to know why these things happened. We're never going to understand it. It's not our place to understand it, but it is our place to say, I trust you, Jesus. I trust you with everything I have. And though I don't understand this, I know that you're going to use it for good. And every last thing God does, he uses for good. What the enemy meant for evil, God is going to use for good. And if you keep reminding yourself of that and remind yourself of a time where God took something that looked so bad and turned it into something so good for you, remember that, hold on to that, revisit that when you're going through something that feels a little off, that you feel like you're alone and you're just filling with all these feelings that don't come from God, and you're just sad. And remind yourself, God is with you. God is for you. He has not let go of your hand, and He wants to guide you if you just let Him. I began to shine the light of my presence into your sin-stained life. Finally, I lifted you up out of the mirror into the marvelous light. Having sacrificed my very life for you, I can be trusted in every facet of your life. God sent His only Son to die for you, specifically for you, so that you could be with Him in heaven. He is going to provide everything else. What makes us think that He won't take care of this situation? He died just in case you would want to come to Him, just so He could save you. When you walk close to God and you're in communication, you're in a relationship with Him, nothing is wasted. He will use every part of you, every piece of your day, every piece of your agony, your pain, your distress, your joy, your frustration, all of it. He will use all of it for His purpose, and He will make something wonderful out of it. Allow God to have your life, to take hold of your life. Have confidence in our God. Have confidence that He will take care of you in this season, in this situation. And no matter what you're going through, He has not left you. He has not forsaken you. And He will show up time and time again. Show up for God, because He's showing up for you. I love you guys so much. God loves you so much. I'll see you back later. Bye.